What's up, everyone? Today we are building the foundation for what's called context engineering. And the foundation is the Initial.MD file. Most people throw together a quick feature list and wonder why Claude builds generic websites. Well, the secret is strategic documentation. I've already done my keyword research, and now I'm going to show you exactly how to turn your keyword data into an Initial.MD file that will get Claude to build something that actually ranks and converts. All right. So what I built here, the keyword research I did is for a hydrogen company. They sell hydrogen machines. I'm sure you could Google it, check it out. There's a lot of information. So these hydrogen machines, I want to go through and build my own sort of like plan or website so I can, get some, I guess, passive income off of just some referrals. That sounds great, right? Like that's not the worst thing ever. So if you are new to context engineering, I can't help you because I am also new. But this is essentially what it is here. This is all these links will be in the description, so you'll be able to check it out. But yeah, we're just gonna get into it and go through it, and we'll kind of learn this together, and I think it'll be fun. So what I have up here is just some of the common commands that I often use. I just put them in a sticky up at the top because if I'm using them all the time, I'm trying to dig through and find whatever like prompts and commands. This is an MCP server actually. So yeah, I wanted to have that like immediately available so that way I wouldn't have to like worry about being able to find this stuff when it comes down to getting some work done. All right, so what I have here is a bunch of keywords that I've already kind of put together for the hydrogen. You can see it's separated into groups. So the folder is going to be mkdir, and I believe we'll call this hydrogen 1. Cool. Now we'll cd into hydrogen 1. We're inside, and now we're going to grab this git here, clone the template. So you go git clone. We clone it right into there, and then we're going to cd into that again. Okay, now we are in. Yeah, let's have a look at what's in here just to make sure it all makes sense. So ls-la. Okay, so I just searched it. I was able to find it. Making it happen. So here is all of the information. And obviously we are in here now. So I'm just going to Control C out of that. Now that we're in here and we're in the right place, I'm going to grab this and I'm going to install this, which is just a Playwright server. It's a Playwright MCP. Boom, successfully updated for your Claude configuration. Perfect. Now I'm going to go Claude dangerously skip permissions, and I'm going to open up Claude directly into here. Great. Now Claude is working within our context engineering backend, essentially, right? So to kind of explain what's happened so far, keep it pretty simple. Okay, we made a Claude folder. Now in that folder, we opened it up, we went into it, and then we added this special GitHub into that folder. Now that the MCP is installed, we're now going to add Claude. And Claude is now working specifically right inside that plan, that project that we just created. All right. We're started. Now I'm going to move this so you can read it. I'm just going to say, have a look in here and review the initial example because we're going to make something different. So I'm telling it to just do a quick investigation, have a gander. So here's all the steps. So, I mean, we don't even have to think very hard about this. Once this is open, we're kind of chilling. Okay, right. So review the quick start.md as well so that you have all of the information about how we are going to go about this. Okay. I'm just telling it to review everything because I don't want to have to go back on anything and like figure it out myself. That sounded bad. I don't have to go back and correct it because often correcting it just means you're redoing the whole thing. Okay, so I want you to help me research this. I want to build a super optimized website using this strategy. Oh, I also have some research that I've done somewhere else. Here is a big research project I made on optimizing websites. Review this, and then let's work together to answer some questions about the project and fill out where are we filling out first? Initial feature request. Together, so I'm going to paste that there. And I also have a lot of keyword research that I want to use as well. But I can give that to you later. Okay, so a lot of SEO. So what I did was I went into Claude and I asked it to do like a comprehensive technical implementation manual for Claude Code to build high-performing SaaS websites. Perfect, right? Okay, so we're back. So what it was able to do was it updated all the project with my link. It created the Initial.MD, created the affiliate tracking system, and it did all of that, which is awesome. So yeah, now I'm just going to click proceed to generate this. So I'm just going to say proceed. But yeah, with that said, that's how I went through to create the Initial.MD file and really get it kind of like optimized for what I'm doing. It involved a couple search packages. It involved a couple it involved a couple research packages. Once those were in, it just said, hey, have a look through this. Let me know what you think. And, let's optimize it for the next step. Now, context engineering is really a lot about just one step at a time. Fill the information out. Let it know everything it needs to know. Let it do the research. Give it a means to do its own research. And then once the research is complete, you almost kind of one-shot it. Anyways, if you stay to the end, you're an absolute legend. Thank you so much for joining me today. And I will see you. Like, subscribe first before you go. Leave a comment. Let me know if there's something you want me to build, something you want me to work on. Happy to check it out. And I will see you later.